Small companies, they go with profit maximization. Now, Tata, though they are the base in India, but they also have venture in London, and whatever happens, the investment will come back. That is what the guarantee they feel. Tirukuru Vengram Sundaram Iyengar is a person who started TVS. Nokia started to increase their sale at one point of a time, and it was huge. Small companies cannot go with marketing strategy. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Business Studies in Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Now we are in the sixth session where I'll be teaching more about the global enterprises. I spoke about public sector, the private sector, and now it is a chance for the global enterprises. Here you need to know what exactly a global enterprise is all about. Global enterprises means a company which is across at least one or more country. That means what? It is like across everywhere. There are many of the global enterprises which are very keen in one particular thing, that is wealth maximization. See, small companies, they go with profit maximization, but the global enterprises, they always think about the long-term relationship with two or more different countries. And what exactly they do? They contribute in the economy of the country as well as the host country. So this is what the benefit of being a global enterprise, that you will be adored, you will be loved by the country, that is the parent company country, as well as the branches where you people have. So here what happens is, in the last 10 years, MNC company. What do you mean by MNC? MNC means multinational, right? Multinational, okay, company, multinational company. Now this multinational company means what? These companies are there present in two or more countries, right? That means, see, only in one country means it is not a multinational company. You are supposed to go with this criteria, that is two or more countries. The next here is, in the last 10 years, MNC have played an important role in the Indian economy. It can be any company, but they have played a role in the Indian economy. That means to build up the Indian economy, to build our economy, the MNC company have actually played their vital role. Actually, that is true, because how is that the Indian economy will actually increase? I'll tell you, the more industries are coming to the market, the more players are there in the market. Now job opportunity is created. When job opportunity is created, the unemployment becomes employed. Now understand, when the people who are unemployed, they get employment, they get salary also, wages also. Now the minute they get salary and wages, their standard of living increases. When their standard of increases, that changes what happens. The regional imbalance will become balanced. Now understand the concept everywhere. Session 1 to session 4, everything is all connectivity. You are supposed to understand this. They are characterized. See, what is this MNC company are characterized as? Now they are characterized. What is that? They are characterized with so many things, that is huge size. They have huge size. The reason is what? Huge capital and large number of products. That means too many products, because too many things they are supposed to handle. Advanced technology. Understand this: advanced technology, technical know-how. There is a thing called technical know-how, TKH, know-how. Because of huge technology, what happens is, they enter to the countries where the countries are developing or underdeveloped. When the developed nation, they enter the market of developing or underdeveloped countries, what happens is, the developing as well as underdeveloped countries get a privilege to know the technology used by a developed nation. I'll give you one more example. Now you know this company called Tata Docomo. There is a company called Tata and Docomo, right? Docomo. Now what is this Tata Docomo is? It's a joint venture of two gigantic company. That is, one is the Tata company, that is Indian company, and Docomo being a Japanese company. It's a Japanese company. I'll tell you the history about this Japanese country, Docomo. DOCOMO. Do communication through mobile. Do communication through mobile. That is what the company started with their strategy. Now, Tata Docomo, they went with a joint venture in the year 2009. Okay, though all this article, everything they wanted to do it in 2007, but 2008 they couldn't. 2009 they started, and they had a 5 years contract, 5 years venture with both of them. That is 2014 they'll bombard the contract and they'll go separately, but it didn't happen. Let's not go more about the Tata Docomo thing. Japanese were in the 4G when India was in the 2G, that is 2.5G. Now understand, because Tata Docomo was a joint venture, Docomo they gave their technology, that is the advanced technology, only because of technical know-how. This technical know-how helped Docomo to reach 3G in India. Now it's the first company to launch 3G in India, that was Tata Docomo, through Docomo. So this is what it is. Next is marketing strategy. They'll get to know what exactly and how exactly the marketing strategy should be, because the marketing strategy should touch the pulse of the customer. And network operation all over the world. Understand, we have this Jio. Okay, now Jio is from Reliance, but what they have done is the towers and all, it is actually given to a Canada company. Now the reason is what? Because the operation all over the world. That is what it is. Understand all these things. Bharti Airtel is there, Vodafone Idea is there. All these things they give their towers to whom? The Hindus Tower and the Infratel Tower. What exactly? Because of the operation all over the world. Next here, features. Let's see what are the features of global enterprise. One thing is what? They have huge capital resources. Yes, very true. They have a huge capital resources. Foreign collaboration. They always have the foreign collaboration. See, global enterprises. Tata is a global enterprises. Infosys is a global enterprises. Right? Now, Tata, though they are the base in India, but they also have venture in London and so many other parts of the world. The reason is what? Because of the collaboration what they have. Advanced technology. See here, huge capital leads to advancement in technology. Only when you have capital, then definitely you can venture to so many other departments. Product innovation. Advanced technology is there. Definitely the product will have a better innovative ideas and innovation. Marketing strategy. Now, just having huge capital, foreign advance, you will not stay in the market. What is that you should have? You should have marketing strategies. That is, you will hire professionals. You will hire professionals who will actually in turn give you the marketing strategies. Next is expansion and market territory. Now understand, this is what it is. Exactly like a lion or a tiger, what they do is they set their target territories. That is, this is what my territory and I shouldn't actually come out of my territory. So they'll be very strong with their expansion of market territory. The last one is centralized control. Centralized control means wherever the venture is, no issues, but centralized they'll control in one of the country, that is called the host country, or it is their own country. So whichever they feel to make a headquarter, they'll go and they'll centralize the control. If you go with Apple phone, what is it? Everywhere Apple phone is purchased, but what is centralized? USA is a centralized. Now later what happened, so many years later, everything which was being manufactured, that was assembled in China. Again, centralization was where? China. But due to so many other policies, now it has shifted to what? India. Let's see whether they'll actually have a centralized control in India or not. So the first thing is huge capital resources. Yes, global enterprises, understand, it is globally, it is available. That means they are the people who have profitability more. How is that profitability is there? Because they go with more production. What is it? Production. Now production leads to what? Production leads to sales. More sales will lead to what? More profit. So this is what the agenda or what exactly the strategy of huge capital based resources by the global enterprises. Now they are able to tap funds. How is that they tap funds? They tap funds through their profitability, shareholder, bank. See, bank will also give them loan because of their size. That is what it is. From various sources, they may issue equity shares to the public. Equity shares is given to the public. So the minute they give equity share to the public feels that if they invest in these, they are the owners of the company. What is it? They are the owners. See, I'll tell you, any person who actually invests on a share, and that too a equity share, he becomes a owner of a company, is what the Companies Act of 1956, Companies Act of 1956 and 2013 says. So what happens if it is a huge business? Definitely everybody wants to be a part of the business, so they'll invest on the shares or debenture or bonds of the public. Next is even investors and banks. See, because of a huge capital, what happened to Vijay Mallya? Huge capital was there. PSU, public sector undertaking people, that is the banks who are the public sectors, they used to give him loan. Who knew that he will actually fly to London? Correct. So that is what happens here. Even investor and banks to the host country are willing to invest in them. That is, whoever, wherever they go, the people are there to invest, is what it is. The reason is what? They have a huge capital. That means what? Whatever happens, the investment will come back. That is what the guarantee they feel. Foreign collaboration. What is this foreign collaboration? I told you about this. Tata, Docomo, Tata Docomo. It's a foreign collaboration. Now we have something called TVS. There was something called Clayton company. Now for all the TVS motorbikes, Clayton company used to give brakes. For all Tata, Docomo used to be giving a telecom services. So there are so many kind of a thing like that, because foreign collaboration, because these are what? The global enterprises. Global enterprises usually enter into agreements. What is that they had agreed? They had agreed their own terms. They had agreed their own terms. Agreement with Indian companies. See, TVS is there. Tirukuru Vengram Sundaram Iyengar is a person who started TVS. Now Tata is there. JRD Tata is a person who went. Now Clayton is a London-based company. Clayton is what? London-based company. Docomo is what? Japan-based company. Now these are the global enterprises with Indian companies pertaining to the sales of technology, production of goods. That is what they used to manufacture two-wheelers. Okay, they used to manufacture two-wheelers. Production of goods, use of brand names for the final product. Whatever they used to do, TVS Suzuki is there. Maruti Suzuki is there. Now example I'll tell you. This Maruti and Suzuki. Now Suzuki is what? Global enterprise. Maruti is what? Indian company. That is what it is. Next one, advanced technology. See, when there is a huge capital, huge team is there, definitely technology is also what? Advanced. So that is what happens, and that is what it is, the feature of global enterprises. Here leads to industrial progress. See, the industrial progress will go. I'll give you an example of Nokia. Okay, now Nokia was a company where mobile phones were the best. Now let's go with 0. Here output I'll put, and this is sales. Let's go with the graph, right? Now let's go with the output and the sales. Nokia started to increase their sale at one point of a time, and it was huge. The minute Nokia touched the saturation, for everything there is something called product life cycle. What is it? Product life cycle. Any product will start from the initial, that we call that as a introduction phase. After introduction phase, we call this as a growth phase. Growth. Okay. Now, the more people are buying, what will happen? The demand is more, so the sales is going high. like a rocket. Afterwards, what happens is the customers will not like it. The reason is what? They get saturated. When they get saturated, what happens is now from here it will take a curve and it is coming down. Now we call this point as saturation. Saturation. Now the company which has taken a positive step near saturation, they'll break down and they'll go high. But if they did not, now it will be a downfall. We call this as decline. The minute a company is declining, somewhere in this other corner, there are companies who will take advantage of this company's disadvantage. Understand this. This is what the global enterprises they do. They play with the technology, they play with the price. Now the minute it is declining, now the other competitors also got to know what is the real problem of this decline. Why? Where exactly they went wrong. So let us start from here, where the other person will stop thinking. You are supposed to start your thinking. That is what the real conditions is if you need to be a successful person. You shouldn't think the way the other people think. You should always think out of the box, right? Now Nokia, though it is a global enterprise, it was a leading enterprise in the mobile industry, telecommunication. Now what happened? It was a decline. Now understand, because of advanced technology only, then what happens is you can grow, you can make profit, but you cannot make profit the way you made earlier. So what is that you should do? Well, the minute you are making profit, don't neglect on what basis you are making profit. That is what the technology thinks. The people will change according to the technology. None of us knew that mobile phone can be used the way it has been used now, right? When your parents were using mobiles, it was only a keypad system. Your parents did not even know that how a mobile will be used in 10 years or 20 years down the line. But now how exactly it is. So all these things are what? Advanced technology, and global enterprise ought to change the technology whenever there is a change in technology. Leads to industrial progress of the country in which such corporations operate, since they are able to optimally exploit local resources and raw materials. See, why did Docomo enter the Indian market? If you ask a question, okay, the reason is the population of India. The reason is what? The population of India. Because of the population of India, Docomo actually came to Indian market. The reason is this: 1.35 billion population, 1.35 billion population, 135 crore people. Now understand the business here, right? So they can optimally exploit local resources and the raw materials, and you will get cheap labor also in developing countries. You will actually get even cheaper labor in the underdeveloping countries. Next is product innovation. What is this product innovation? I told you example of Nokia. Nokia is the best example for any of the product innovation, not in terms of the Nokia product, but in terms of some other company's product. Now Nokia went with keypad system. When they went with keypad system, from keypad to come to the QWERTY series, we call it as QWERTY, okay, QWERTY series, they took a very long period. When they came to the QWERTY series, I'll tell you the other competitor who were in keypad, Nokia was the first one to go with it, right? Motorola was also there in the leading. But here what happened? The public supported Nokia. From keypad to QWERTY series, they actually took a long period. That is a time when Samsung mobiles, Sony mobiles, okay, and other mobiles, they came to the market. Now understand, from QWERTY what happened? There was one more company which came and they launched something called the smartphones. They were the Apple. When they introduced smartphones, Nokia was there with the QWERTY series only. What is it? Product innovation. There is no innovation in Nokia. The minute there is no innovation in Nokia, people who chose Nokia, they started to choose Apple. When Apple went with smartphones, now Samsung also went with the smartphones. Understand the pattern. Nokia is out of the league. Nokia is gone. They are not in the competition. The reason is innovation. So from then what happened? There are other competitors who also came, like Oppo was there. Okay, then you had Vivo, right? So you had so many other things. Now they came to the market. Now where is Nokia? They're not there. So any global enterprises who go with productive innovation, they will stay. People who will not, they will not. So qualitative research require huge investment which only global enterprises can afford. Nokia could have afforded, but it did not see the real scenario, how to go with it. That is why the qualitative research of Nokia was a failure. When Nokia came to a smartphone series, I'll tell you now, this Apple and the other Android company, they took off. The reason is Nokia is all about Microsoft. The technology is Microsoft. Here Samsung, if you go, it is Apple. And the version is KitKat, then KitKat Lollipop, all those things that came. In the iPhone, it was like iOS was there and then the upgrading. See, understand, that's why all the iPhone users, whoever uses it, after every 3 months, the Apple phone, they get upgraded. It is not that they want you to use the new version. They just want you to scrap the old iPhone and use the new iPhone. See, again, it is what? Product innovation. The next one is marketing strategy. What is this marketing strategy? Small companies cannot go with marketing strategy, but the big companies can because they have a huge capital. Marketing strategy is all about how to attract a customer, how to make a customer as a consumer, how to retain the consumer as a loyal consumer. So these things are called the marketing strategies. They possess a more reliable and up to date. Please understand, that is the reason. Up to date marketing strategy of iPhone itself is what? You have this. You had something called 5S, okay, then 6, then you had 7, then you had 8, then you had X. So these are the iPhone series. Let me tell you, the minute they went with upgrading iPhone 6, that means what is their marketing strategy? Their marketing strategy is they want to wipe out 5S from the market. Now people should only use this. Now 7, 8, X. The minute people are using X, there are only few people who are using 6 and 7. The reason is marketing strategy. Upgrade here. Upgrade. Now you are left with these things. So this is what the marketing strategy is. They possess a more reliable and up-to-date market information system. Their advertising and sales promotion technology or the techniques are normally very effective. The way people, they upgrade their technology, update their technical skills, you need to compare with a domestic player and the global enterprises. The global enterprises is always there to beat the competition because of two things. One, it's a huge capital. Another thing is the marketing strategy. They know what exactly to give to the people because they go with a proper research. See, you need to understand there is something called market survey. Market survey. And this market survey is what? It is too costly. You are supposed to understand the market. You are supposed to understand the customer. You need to go with the behavioral nature. Only then you can touch their pulse is what it is. The next one here is expansion of market territory. Please understand these things. How to expand the market territory, what exactly the territory is. I told you about this line, how the line will actually mark the territory. Here the same thing here. Their international image, only because of the international image. See, I'll tell you, Walmart. Now Walmart is an international figure. The minute Walmart wanted to come to India, what happened? Many of the local business as well as corporate, they were afraid of Walmart coming to India. But still what happened? They made a kiosk in the government and government stayed Walmart. But if Walmart would have come, we would have got the product in even cheaper way. Now understand, the reason is Walmart is what? An international image. The minute Walmart comes, that is why Walmart came to India not directly but indirectly through Flipkart. Next is also build up and their market territory expands, enabling them to become international brands. So that is what will happen. The minute Walmart comes, see, Walmart is from US, but it comes to India. What will happen? All the other business who are in India, who are exactly doing what Walmart is doing, all those people will have what? A jerk in their production cost, a jerk in their profitability, a jerk in their growth. So that is what it is. It's a key player in the entire market because of expansion of market territory. So these are the real scenarios of how the global enterprises are actually. So for any kind of a thing, you can call us, you can message us, and I'll tell you, students, you are supposed to understand each and every concept properly. Only then you can be able to understand it. So don't miss any of the sessions. You are supposed to just concentrate on the sessions, and then you will understand each and everything. The next one is centralized control. What is a centralized control? Where is that? They'll control. They have their headquarters. What is it? They have their headquarters in their home country. So you will always have, see, global enterprise, right? Enterprise will be, one is home, another is, there are many countries will be, but in the home, what happens? They will be having the headquarters. Though Infosys is there in so many other countries, the headquarters is where? It is a home country, that is India, right? And in India, where? Again, you'll be very happy to listen to this. In Mysore, you have the headquarters of Infosys. They have their headquarters in their home country and exercise control over all branches and subsidiary. Now, I'll tell you, it's not just a parent company, they also have subsidiary companies. That means they would have taken from the merger or the acquisition, however it is, but they become the subsidiary companies. Now understand this. Wherever you go, whatever you do, never forget your home country, because your home country is the one who has actually given you all the things, necessary things. It can be from the plant location to plant layout to all the things. Who are the people who knows better than you? That is your own family, that is on your own house. So in the global enterprises also is that your house means what? Your own country, that is the home country. You should always have the headquarters so that you will benefit the country's economy at large. There are many people who have gone abroad, who have settled abroad, and they are living abroad. But what is the use of it? They got education here, they got all the resources here, but who is getting advantage of them? Somebody else is getting advantage. That's why Make in India concept is also there. Please understand, you go anywhere you want, but always stay connected with the country where you are. That is called centralized control. So where is this control happens? This control happens in the home country or the country where the headquarters is present, and from there they will check all the branches and the subsidiaries. So these are the features of global enterprises. For any queries, you know what exactly you are supposed to do. Thank you so much, students. Till then, I'll see you when I see you.